We begin today's wrestling news and rumors video with some major news regarding the brand new World Heavyweight Championship belt that was unveiled by Triple H during Monday Night Raw this week, which has certainly been the hot topic amongst wrestling fans since its reveal, and for good reason, as WWE finally have a World Championship that another superstar besides Roman Reigns can win, with it announced that a new World Heavyweight Champion will be crowned at next month's Night of Champions 2023 Premium Live event in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. As expected, a lot of the talk surrounding this new World Heavyweight Championship is in regards to who WWE are going to have win the belt at Night of Champions, and basically who the company feels deserves that title the most right off the get-go. Well, according to a breaking new backstage rumor, as of right now the visionary Seth Rollins is apparently the leading candidate to win the new World Heavyweight Championship at the upcoming Night of Champions event, with it being rumored that Triple H feels Seth Rollins has been working incredibly hard in WWE for such a long time, basically carrying the Raw brand, and that it is high time for Rollins to have another reign as a world champion to reward Seth for his contributions to WWE. There is backstage speculation that Triple H had been trying to find a way to keep Seth Rollins happy in WWE so that when the time comes of Rollins' WWE contract expiring, which apparently won't be too far off in the future, Seth won't have a reason to want to leave WWE. Because as some of you may be aware, rumors had went around that Seth Rollins was quite unhappy behind the scenes in WWE, and that he was distraught over the fact that he should have been the one main eventing WrestleMania 39 with Roman Reigns, and not Cody Rhodes, and that Rollins feels he deserves a lot more than he has been given in WWE. Clearly, Triple H and WWE want Seth Rollins to remain in the company, hence why there are reports that Hunter wants Seth Rollins to win the new World Heavyweight Championship at Night of Champions next month. Let us know your thoughts on the rumblings behind the scenes that WWE are currently favoring Seth Rollins to win the newly returning World Heavyweight Championship, and would Seth Rollins be your personal pick to walk out of Night of Champions with a new big gold belt around his waist, or would you be choosing another superstar? Now, while Seth Rollins is strongly favored behind the scenes in WWE to be the first World Heavyweight Champion at Night of Champions 2023, that certainly has not stopped Triple H, Vince McMahon, and other WWE officials from planning for the future of the new World Heavyweight title. And there is some breaking news going around right now that the Viper Randy Orton is being considered behind the scenes right now to eventually win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship when he returns. Randy Orton has been out of action from WWE for a very long time, nearly a year, and while there had previously been no rumors or updates on Randy Orton's status in WWE, one of our sources has revealed that Randy Orton is shockingly getting quite close to being medically cleared by WWE doctors to finally make his return to action, and that his return to the company is imminent, although likely not in time for the Night of Champions 2023 Premium Live event. Hence why Seth Rollins is favored backstage to win the World Heavyweight Championship. However, while Seth Rollins may be getting his hands on that World Heavyweight title at Night of Champions, it is being reported that WWE planned a major push for Randy Orton when he is cleared to return to wrestle, and that WWE will be having Randy Orton set his sights on the new World Heavyweight Championship when he does come back in the near future, with it being rumored that Randy Orton will be back prior to SummerSlam 2023, possibly in time for the Money in the Bank 2023 Premium Live event at the beginning of July. Clearly, Vince McMahon and WWE feel Randy Orton has another run left in him at the top in WWE, and even if Seth Rollins wins the World Heavyweight title at Night of Champions, the Visionary will have to keep his eyes out on Randy Orton, who plans to spoil the party and win the new big gold belt when he returns, which is definitely exciting news. Now, prior to WrestleMania 39, there had been lots of rumors and speculation that the legendary Stone Cold Steve Austin would have been a part of the show, and potentially wrestling on the WrestleMania 39 card, with reports going around that a bunch of matches were pitched for Stone Cold Steve Austin at Mania this year, including rising WWE newcomer LA Knight, But at the end of the day, things didn't pan out when it came to Stone Cold Steve Austin performing at back-to-back WrestleMania events after last year's performance against Kevin Owens. And by all means, a lot of fans were upset that Stone Cold Steve Austin was nowhere to be seen at WrestleMania this year. However, while most fans assumed that Stone Cold Steve Austin not wrestling at this year's WrestleMania indicated that Steve Austin planned to retire for good after his impressive performance against Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 38, clearly Stone Cold Steve Austin is not completely ruling out the idea of returning to WWE to wrestle again at next year's WrestleMania 40 event. Because for those of you unaware, in a recent interview, Stone Cold had this to say about possibly performing at WrestleMania 40. Quote, "I could. I'm not going to sit here and lobby for one because that'd be silly. It's a year away, but a year away in this business goes like that. So in the future I'm not lobbying for it, but could anything happen? Yes, because I always say never say never." Let us know if you guys would be excited to see Stone Cold back in the ring next year at Mania 40. Or do you believe that Stone Cold Steve Austin should not risk tarnishing his legacy by wrestling again at Mania 40, and that his surprisingly good match against Kevin Owens at WrestleMania 38 was a fitting last performance in WWE? Now, Triple H unveiling the new World Heavyweight Championship belt will result in there being some massive changes to the company's top world championships in WWE, if new backstage reports are true. And while this new World Heavyweight title was essentially created for other WWE superstars to get a chance to be a world champion, with Roman Reigns' unbelievable reign as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, things will surprisingly be changing big time when it comes to the Tribal Chief's title run as well. There is a breaking new behind-the-scenes rumor going around that WWE plan to get rid of the Universal Championship in the near future, with a plan being that one brand would have the WWE Championship, the belt currently held by Roman Reigns which is unified with the Universal Championship, and the other brand would have the new World Heavyweight Championship, with there apparently going to be 2 world titles in WWE. This will likely sort out any fan confusion after Triple H unveiled the World Heavyweight title on Raw, because fans were worried that the new World Heavyweight title could become a secondary belt, seeing as though there is already 2 other World Championships in WWE, the Universal and WWE titles which are currently unified. However, it is being speculated that in the coming weeks, possibly as early as SmackDown tomorrow night during the 2023 WWE Draft, Roman Reigns will be announcing that the Universal Championship will be retiring from WWE effective immediately, with Roman Reigns' historic title reign continuing with the WWE Championship.